Welcome to Star Chat, the podcast where we explore the wonders of the universe and all its secrets. I'm your host, Carl, and I'm excited to share another fascinating episode with you today. If you're new to our show, welcome. We're glad you're joining us on this journey through the cosmos. Today, we're going to talk about a topic that's sure to ignite your imagination: the constellation Draco, also known as the Dragon. You might have heard of it before, but do you know the story behind its two brightest stars, Eltanin and Rastaban? These stars are often referred to as the fiery eyes of the dragon, and their history is steeped in mythology and astronomy. Let's dive into the world of Draco and explore the fascinating tale of these two stars. Eltanin, which means the serpent in Arabic, is a binary star system located about 148 light-years from Earth. It's a relatively bright star, with a magnitude of 2.23, making it visible to the naked eye on a clear night. Rastaban, on the other hand, is a bit fainter, with a magnitude of 2.79, but still an important part of the Draco constellation. What's interesting about Eltanin is that it's also known as the zenith star for the Greenwich Observatory in London. This means that, due to its declination of 51.5 degrees, it passes directly overhead of the observatory every day, making it a useful reference point for astronomers. In fact, the Royal Observatory uses Eltanin to help keep track of time and maintain the prime meridian. But Eltanin isn't just special for astronomers in London. It can be a zenith star for anyone, depending on their location. If you know your latitude, you can find a star that passes directly overhead every day, which can be a fun and educational project for stargazers of all ages. We'll be exploring more about the Draco constellation, Eltanin and Rastaban throughout this episode, including some interesting facts and anecdotes from the world of astronomy. So, stay tuned and get ready to embark on a journey through the stars. We'll be right back with more fascinating space news on Star Chat. Welcome back to Star Chat. As we continue our journey through the vast expanse of space and exploration, we're shifting our focus from the celestial wonders to the human endeavors that shape our understanding of the universe. Today, we're looking at a series of stories that highlight the complexities and challenges of space exploration and aviation. Firstly, let's talk about the recent concerns over aviation safety. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy has expressed his deep concern over near misses at airports, emphasizing that safety is always a top priority. This comes after a deadly plane collision earlier this year, which has prompted calls for a revamp of air safety protocols and an increase in air traffic control staff. But what's interesting here is the intersection of politics and safety. Duffy has blamed the previous administration for ignoring safety recommendations, citing a report that suggested wind turbines near railroads, highways, and aviation sites posed a risk to lives. This highlights the complex web of factors that influence our pursuit of progress, including environmental concerns, political agendas, and human safety. Now, let's turn our attention to space exploration. In a fascinating development, Acting NASA Administrator Sean Duffy is set to hold talks with his Russian counterpart, Dmitry Bakanov, on space issues. Despite the significant disagreements between the US and Russia on Ukraine, the two nations have maintained a partnership on the International Space Station. This cooperation serves as a testament to the power of collaboration in advancing our understanding of the universe. As we explore the vastness of space, we're reminded that even in times of conflict and disagreement, there are areas where nations can find common ground. The meeting between Duffy and Bakanov will focus on the continuation of the Crossflight program, the extension of the International Space Station's operational life, and the future safe deorbiting and controlled ocean disposal of the ISS. These stories highlight the intricate dance between human endeavors, technological advancements, and the pursuit of knowledge. As we strive to push the boundaries of what's possible, we're constantly reminded of the importance of cooperation, safety, and responsible innovation. Stay tuned for our final story of the day, right here on Star Chat. Welcome back to Star Chat. We've had an incredible journey through the cosmos today, exploring the latest developments in space technology and beyond. But as we wrap up this episode, I want to take you on a fascinating trip down memory lane, to a time when the Cold War was heating up, and the battle for supremacy wasn't just about missiles and military might, but also about something much more refreshing: soft drinks. You see, our friends at NASA were looking to quench the thirst of their astronauts in space, and two giants of the beverage industry, Coca-Cola and PepsiCo, saw an opportunity to make their mark on the final frontier. The year was 1985, and the stakes were high. Which cola would be the first to be sipped in space? The story is a captivating one, full of twists and turns, as these two rivals engaged in a battle for orbital supremacy. Coca-Cola was the first to launch its initiative, but PepsiCo was hot on their heels. The competition was fierce, with both companies trying to outdo each other in a series of clever marketing moves. But in the end, it was Coca-Cola that took the prize, becoming the first cola to be consumed in space aboard the Space Shuttle Challenger. The astronauts described the experience as warm and sometimes frothy, but recognizably Coke with a slight metallic taste from the dispensing mechanism. Despite the fanfare surrounding this achievement, the event was largely overshadowed by the challenges faced by the shuttle crew during their mission. And in the years that followed, carbonated beverages never quite became a staple of the NASA menu. As we look back on this remarkable episode in space history, it's clear that the real winners were the astronauts who got to enjoy a cold drink in the vastness of space. And who knows? Maybe one day, as we establish permanent human settlements on the Moon and Mars, we'll see a new generation of space-friendly beverages emerge. That's all for today's Star Chat. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, remember to keep looking up at the stars.